Hi there, Robin here, and in this video we're going to be talking about this right here, which is the 8-inch version of Pyle's wakeboard speakers. This is the PLMRB85. It's their 8-inch 4-ohm two-way speakers. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? What you are going to get when you get this is, of course, a pair, not one. A lot of times you look at the price and you're wondering, do I get one or two? You're going to get two, and they are 8 inches. The can, of course, is larger than that. It also has a full mounting bracket on top. This is all metal. This is all waterproof, plastic bodied, and it even has a dampener inside of it. So this way, we're not going to get any funky sounds out of the actual box. Now, a lot of people want to use this. Originally, the idea, of course, is to use this on your boat for, well, wakeboard speakers. But it's become so much more than that now. People use it on their quads and ATVs. They use them on their pontoon boats, especially. You see a lot of them out there because they also come in white. Now, the 8-inch travels better than the 6.5-inch. So when you turn up the volume, it'll go further before really diving down. You always seem to get better bass response out of this style speaker than you do out of a regular 6.5 or 8-inch speaker in the boat, because it's kind of built to go in this particular box, and that does really well. That being said, you don't want to run these straight off your head unit because you're not going to get enough power from your radio or your head unit for this particular speaker. You do want to run it on an amplifier. Look for either 2 times 200 or 4 times 100 if you get like 2 sets of these. That's going to give you enough power to get these speakers going and to really get some volume out of it. When it comes to performance, the sound quality is really good. You know, at its price though, the power is a little short. Now, for most people, if you're not using this on the back for water skiing purposes and you want to have somebody at the end of that rope listening to these speakers while the engines are wailing, this is going to do a great job for everybody else. I've seen these on the back of quads, and yes, they consume a lot of space, but they do fit because it's a 1.5-inch pipe mount, so they do go on the actual roll bars really well. When they're on a boat, you see them more on casual boats or on pontoon boats, a lot of pontoon boats, because there's really not a lot of places to hide speakers that make people feel comfortable with cutting holes and stuff like that. This doesn't require you to cut a hole. It just needs railings to attach to. That being said, the logo on the front, if you end up mounting the speaker the other way and you're really picky about the logo, you can take these 4 screws off, spin this whole thing either 9 degrees or 180 degrees. This way the logo always comes right on the speaker, and it looks like you did it on purpose, not by accident. But again, outside of that, these do come in white, and they also come in a smaller version. So if the 8-inch is a little big for you, or you want to save a couple of dollars, you can get them in 6.5s. There are a lot of generic versions of this speaker right now. I like the fact that these are Pyle, because even though they're a great price, they're consistent. The pair that I have here are going to sound just like the pair you have at home. Consistency, very important. Of course, manufacturers like Pyle do offer warranties when you're buying them new. That's also something very important to look into. Now again, if you want high performance, high energy, you need tons of volume. So if price is not the object, then you're probably going to spend 4 or 5 times more than this. If you need big power for the back of a boat, because you do have 3 or 4 engines on there and you know it's going to be like 90 to 100 dBs of noise coming off the back of the boat, then for sure invest more money than what you see here. That's always a good way to go. But if you are going to listen to it at a reasonable volume level and you just want something that sounds really good and works out really well, this is not a bad package to go with. Now remember, again, like I said earlier, amplifiers definitely needed for this. But outside of that, not a lot more to say about the actual speaker. Now they do rate them at 300 watts, but like I said with the amplifiers, I'm probably going to go between 100 and 200 watts. That'll do a really good job of running these speakers. A lot of people do get, and I'm not just saying this so you buy more speakers, a lot of people do get 2 sets. They like to have a matching 4 speakers going across. Really nice to do that as well. And if you are looking for options like flashy lights, stuff like that, Pyle has them as well. We'll probably eventually get to some videos on those. They're just upgraded versions of these guys. So that pretty much wraps everything up for today. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. I hope this did help you in your buying decision today. Maybe we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.